We're on a 5-minute delay here at Elland Road because there are people outside the ground still coming in. And here come the teams, Leeds United and Manchester United. Unfamiliar faces, very familiar colours and atmosphere at Elland Road. How about that? Leeds United lead from the first leg. Let's join our match commentators Andy Gray and Martin Tyler.
Thank you, Richard. Good evening, everyone. Leeds United have never known anything like this at this level. Never before have they gone beyond the quarter-finals. And now at the halfway stage of this final, prior to the second leg, they hold the balance of power against Manchester United, who first brought attention to this competition when Matt Busby's protégés really were footballing babes back in the 50s. Leeds field exactly the same side which won at Old Trafford, 5 of whom have performed in the Premier League this season. Kevin Sharp, Mark Tinkler, Rob Bowman, and the scorers of the 2 goals in the first leg, Noel Whelan and Jamie Forrester. The players, though, not taking anything for granted here. They had a real scare in the second leg of the semi-final when Norwich came here and won 2-0, but Leeds just went through 4-3 on aggregate.
I think what you'll find tonight as well, at both sides, the formations bear a remarkable resemblance to the first teams at each club. Leeds United will be a very solid 4-4-2 formation, and they were looking for the number 11, Jamie Forrester, really to put the tie beyond Manchester United.
Manchester United have had to make 2 changes forced on them by injuries to 2 members of last year's winning side, John O'Kane and Nicky Butt. So 15-year-old Philip Neville joins his older brother Gary in the back line. Paul Scholes, the top scorer with 29 goals, drops deeper into midfield. And Robert Savage, a Welsh youth international, comes in up front.
And this side, like this, at the senior side, very strong at the back normally. Solid in midfield. They have 2 real flying wingers there. Very, very talented, who will be going forward all the time to support the front two.
Leeds set pieces.
Some youth, goodness me. The size of some of these lads.
Here he goes to win a header as he was pushed by Robert Savage. Savage starting tonight, finding the difficulty straight away in the air against the tall Tinkler. Whelan. And a fantastic goal from Forrester. Worthy of the occasion, worthy of the attendance, and Leeds now lead overall by 3.
Well, this is an absolutely wonderful finish. Whelan the one they're looking for. The 9 goes up. Great little touch on. They've got to sleep in defence. But what a magnificent finish that is. You've got to keep your eye on the ball when you're doing a skill test. Look at the way Forrester does that. Connects perfectly. He knows the goals aren't going to move. And he gives Whitmarsh absolutely no chance. Super skill.
Jamie Forrester, a young man with a reputation, having come from the FA school at Lilleshall and then taken that unusual turn early in his career to go to France, which certainly raised some eyebrows in the professional game in this country, but back now in his native Yorkshire and certainly living up to the billing. Forrester, who got the first goal on Monday, gets the first goal here tonight. But it was a terrific finish and an excellent flick to show the harmony between these 2 attackers for Leeds at this level, but they're also great rivals as well. They were level on 32 goals apiece, and now Jamie Forrester has edged ahead of Noel Whelan.
Yeah, we'll be whispering that around the Elland Road now, won't we?
Well, everybody told me today, so it's pretty well known. He's certainly playing his part in this very well-organised Leeds side. Threatened, though, by Gillespie here. It's a penalty. A penalty to Manchester United. And we've talked of the danger of Keith Gillespie, and here it is again.
Well, you see the number 4, that Tinkler does go in there, and I think he makes contact. It was a tremendously positive run from Gillespie. He pokes the ball, watch the right leg, it comes out there, and that's what Keith Gillespie goes over. And this real pressure on young Paul Scholes.
Scholes to take it. Oh, and it just got in beyond Pettinger. So Manchester United have their first goal in this final.
And also nearly saved by Pettinger. Guesses right, the goalkeeper. Can get his hand to it, but it just bobbles under his body. He's very unlucky. Goes early, but most keepers do these days. But as long as it goes in, that's Paul Scholes' only concern.
He takes his overall total for the season to 30. And it's his 4th in the Youth Cup run. Whelan, here's Smithard, replying quickly from Leeds and decisively too! Paul Hart joins in the applause. There must have been just a moment or two of worry that Manchester United might be in a position to really mount a comeback, but they've been stopped somewhat in their tracks.
Whelan again with a flick, and the number 3, Stephen Riley. You see his hands on his head. I think he knows he just went to sleep. Look at that. He allows Smithard to get on the inside of him there, and the finish again was quite emphatic.
Level here, very reminiscent of a year ago when the big boys were collecting the silverware. And certainly you can't tell any difference when it comes to the attendances. That's the total attendance over the 2 legs of the 1993 FA Youth Cup final. Youth committee. Leeds United, the winners of the FA Youth Cup. Is there a little tear in the eye for Paul Hart there? If there is, why not? A lot of work has gone in. And they want to pass it down the line here. A little mini Wembley, if you like, at Elland Road. And Paul Hart going round to each of the Man United players and passing on his commiserations and I'm sure his best wishes for them all as they move into the world of full-time professionalism, signing the long-term contracts that we've been talking about. Alec Ferguson has offered to the vast majority of this youth squad. Leeds too have made positive decisions about most of the players that you've seen tonight. And if they keep their feet on the ground, well, they might be on your screens again sooner rather than later. They haven't wanted to wave the scarves and fly the flags, which is another reason why the Leeds supporters have come out tonight at the end of a rather distressing season for them. It's been a super success for the youngsters of Leeds United.
Well, it's been a treat to be here. Leeds United are the FA Youth Cup holders for the first time. We're not finished yet. We'll be back here shortly for the thoughts of both Gary McAllister and Steve Bruce. Well, these young men enjoy what's been a fabulous night so far. Stay where you are.